Hello and welcome. My name is Robert Washington, and today I'm going to show you how to create a virtual machine in VMware Workstation 12 Pro. I'm also going to show you how to install a Windows operating system into that virtual machine once I've created it. We're going to open up VMware Workstation here. We're going to go in and create a new virtual machine. And we're going to use the typical recommended setting. And what we're going to do is we're going to skip creating the guest operating system. We're going to install it later. We are going to choose a Microsoft Windows Edition. There's also Linux, Novell Network, and some other operating systems available here. And under the version, you can change the Windows version here. And we're going to be using Windows 10. This is going to be an Enterprise Edition. And we'll click Next. Here we're going to name the virtual machine. We're going to leave this as the default. The location is also going to be a default location. We'll click Next. And this is a maximum disk size for the virtual machine. Recommended is 60 gigabytes. I have lots of space on my hard drive. I'm going to go ahead and leave it for the recommended size. I'm going to change this and store the virtual disk as a single file, and we'll click Next. And we can also go in here and customize hardware if we need to. We can change the memory. I have almost 8 gigabytes of memory on my computer. I'm pretty comfortable giving this virtual machine 2 gigabytes of memory, so we'll leave that set there. We'll just close this out and we'll click Finish to create the virtual machine. And there we have the virtual machine created. Okay, now we're going to install Windows operating system. We're going to install Windows 10 Enterprise Edition. It's a 64-bit version. We're going to go in and edit the virtual machine settings. And if we go down to CD / DVD, and we're going to use an ISO image file, and we'll click Browse, and that's going to take me to where I have the file or I have the ISO image already saved, and this is the Enterprise Edition of Windows 10. So we'll click Open. Now you want to make sure that you check this box up here, make sure that Connected Power On is checked. And we'll click OK. And now we're going to go ahead and power on the virtual machine. And this is letting us know that the following devices can be connected to this virtual machine using the status bar or choosing the VM. It's the removable devices. I'm just going to click OK. And if you'll notice down at the bottom, it tells us to install this version of Windows as you would on a physical computer. When you are done and the operating system boots up, click I finished installing. So we'll hold off on that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in full screen view so you can get a better view of what I'm doing. And we have Windows set up here. This is we're going to use English language, English time and currency format, and we'll use the US keyboard input. And we'll install now. And this process is going to take generally about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, and here we have in the Windows setup, we have the license terms. We're going to accept the license agreement and click Next. And then we're going to do a custom install. Since we don't have a Windows operating system on here, we can't really do an upgrade. And as you can see, we have the 60 gigabytes that I created for the virtual machine, and we're going to use this unallocated space and click Next. And this process will take a little while. Like I said before, it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes to actually complete. As you can see, we're about 5 minutes into the installation, and we're only at about 36%, 37%. Okay, and here we are after a couple of reboots during the configuration. And go back to full screen. And we're going to go ahead and use Express settings. You can go in here and customize the settings however you'd like. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Express settings. Now we are still in the process of doing the configurations, getting critical updates. It gives you a warning, don't turn off your PC. Not advisable while you're doing the boot process. Not so bad for a virtual machine, but if you were to do this on physical hardware, you could possibly crash the hardware. This is just a little reminder from Windows that this might take a while. It's also going to depend on your computer and your hardware on your computer on typically how long it's going to take to complete the install. Okay, after installing more updates and another reboot, we are now given the option on whether to choose joining a domain or join as your AD. We're going to go ahead and join a domain, and we'll click next. And we're going to enter a username who's going to use the PC, and we're going to enter a password. And make sure that when you re-enter your password, it is the same, that they match. When you enter a password, you have to put in a password hint, and we'll click next. And this will be just a moment. Windows is bragging. They have lots of great features to get excited about. Okay, now we are at the desktop, and it's going to ask us about our network. This is my home network, so I feel pretty comfortable allowing this PC to be discovered by other PCs and devices on the network. And there we have a finished install of Windows 10 Enterprise. We're going to have to do another step here. We're going to install VMware tools. So we're going to go up to VM here at the top and click on Install VMware Tools. Okay, and that little message popped up for the DVD drive. It's actually a virtual DVD drive. And we're going to go ahead and run this setup for VMware Tools. And we're going to allow the changes. And as you can see, it's preparing VMware Tools for installation. Okay, and we have the VMware Tools set up. This is the wizard, installation wizard to install VMware Tools. I'm going to click on Next. and we're going to go with a typical setup. Click next, and then we're going to click install to begin it, the installation. Okay, and here we are. We've completed the VMware Tools Setup Wizard, and we're going to click Finish. And we have to do a restart for the VMware Tools to take effect. So we're going to click Yes. And we're going to do a restart. Okay, and here we are back at our restart. Going to log into the machine. Okay, and here we are back at the desktop. We have a fresh install of Windows 10 Enterprise in a virtual machine on VMware Tools, or I'm sorry, VMware Workstation 12, and VMware Tools are also installed. Thank you for watching.